Hello and welcome to La Jolla Babylon, Season 3, The Undoing of a Suburban Punk, a podcast where I read stories of my extended Gen X adolescence to my coddled millennial little sister, writer, actor, and comedian, Karen Hartman. I'm your host, Karen Hartman, and if you like what you hear, the best thing you can do for us is to please share this podcast with someone who you think will like it too. Okay, here we go. Hi, Katie.
Hi, Aaron.
It is so good to see you.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah, it seems like it's been a crazy long time. I don't know if it has been, but it feels like it has been. How are you doing?
I'm good. I went to an in-person commercial audition, which rarely happens nowadays.
Oh,
Usually
okay.
do self-tapes. Well, first of all, I went and I got a large iced tea from a place nearby, and the man looked at me, and he was like, I love what you're wearing today. And I was like, thanks. And he's like, can I take a picture? And I was like,
oh.
Huh? But I was wearing like a little REI hat with colorful mountains on it and this like mustardy shirt. And I am not somebody, I don't know, for any listeners who don't know me, I am not somebody who is regularly stopped for my fashion sense.
That's shocking to me, but okay.
I mean, especially in New York City when everyone here dresses pretty great. But it's just so funny because it's like the man was so like confident about his compliment and I was so like, are you making fun of me? Check yourself. Yeah, now on Katie and Aaron's fashion podcast.
That's right. Okay, so today the chapter that we're going to listen to is going to be a little shorter. I think it's about 8 minutes long.
Oh, wow.
And this is our Halloween special.
Ooh, spooky kooky.
We get to do a Halloween special because we're a podcast. I am so excited about this one.
Great.
You might know the story. I hope you don't. But it's the kind of thing I think I've probably told everyone I know. So
sure.
I know it. Yeah.
Okay. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you like Halloween?
Not really.
Do you know why?
Well, I like it as a concept. You know, I like it because it's sort of like the punk Christmas. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
It's
okay.
Like, it's a non-religious holiday that you get to kind of like party at or for or whatever. I just don't like wearing costumes.
You don't ever like wearing costumes?
I never like wearing costumes. I have not liked wearing costumes. And so...
what's your favorite costume you've ever worn?
Old Time Relijun played a crazy kind of like underground show in Queens. And it was a costume party, obviously. And, you know, we were on tour and hadn't prepared.
This wasn't at the Mexican food place, was it?
No, I think that was on Halloween too, though.
Yeah, that's what I remember. I was like, I remember people really being dressed up.
No, that was a good one, though. No, this is probably the year before that, I think. And I remember we were in like Providence, Rhode Island. And we're like, shit, we've got to get costumes for our thing tomorrow. So we went to like I don't know. It wasn't a costume shop, but it was like a 5 and dime type of thing. And I found a ghost costume that was just like a plastic costume that had the word, you know, had like a picture of the ghost on the thing. But what I did was I wore the packaging. So I was a ghost costume.
Yeah, that's funny.
What about you? What are some of your favorite costumes?
When I was younger, we have plenty of photographic evidence. My Graucho Marx costume when I was like 12. And Dad took me to a barber with my wig. And like we brought a picture of Groucho Marx, and like we basically asked the barber to
cut the wig in the shape of
the wig.
My God.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
What a good dad.
I know. And then he also gave me a real cigar.
Yep.
Which I was not allowed to have at school.
I can't imagine why not.
I don't know why, but that was a very good costume.
I don't know why. I'm just like uncomfortable. I think I'm just like uncomfortable dressing up for some reason. It does not bring me joy. And I'm not sure
why.
That's okay.
It ever really has. I think sometimes, like for me now, it feels like a lot of pressure because I'm always just like, oh, this has to be funny. This has to be good.
Oh, it has to be funny.
Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah. Has to be funny, because what else is the point?
Right.
Well, I love Halloween. I can't wait to listen to this Halloween story.
I can't wait for you to hear it, and I'll send it to you and talk to you in a bit.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
What?
Everyone has a ghost story. The world quieted to a purr, and I heard the little parts of the engine running. The sound moved the way the stars looked as the Millennium Falcon jumped to hyperspeed. It felt like rushing water behind my ears, and then static and a harmonic tone that would wash around, intersecting for a quarter hour or more. It created a vacuum in my mind, which let me concentrate on the terrifying sound I wasn't sure was real or not. I would try to move it from ear to ear. I never knew when it was coming, but once I got used to it, I would sometimes try to summon it for company. The sound only came at the quietest moments, just before sleep, after all my other terrors retired. I was sure I was being visited by ghouls. Yes, sometimes under my bed, but mostly just in the dark. The walk to the bathroom at night was the scariest 15 feet a boy could dream up. It wasn't until much later that I understood that I had indeed been visited by something not entirely explainable. I don't have the ectoplasmic proof that a spiritualist might require, but I have confirmation. I really did see a ghost. I was living in Olympia, Washington after college. My house was built in the late 1800s by a lumber baron using wood he'd set aside for himself. It was situated between the two main streets of downtown, but tucked in among pine trees in a clearly exclusive way. My bedroom had built-ins and beautiful molding. The floors didn't squeak, and the doorknobs weren't loose. That house was a true craftsman. My roommates tended to be home all the time. Ishi DJ'd twice a week, cooked a lot, and practiced mixing records in his room. Andrea watched dogs in the suburbs, and Tammy and her boyfriend tended to spend days at a time in her basement bedroom. So when I realized I was all alone for the night, I was very happy. It had never happened before. I ate some of Ishi's leftovers. I watched a boring art house movie in the echoey living room, and talked on the phone in the kitchen. All things I never would have considered doing if a single other person was around. As the night was coming to a close, and I made my way to the stairs before doing my bedtime routine, I got a feeling. A chill ran up my spine, and I couldn't shake it. I flashed back to my childhood, to the terrors that yanked me from my bed many times a week. The creepy feeling would start when the house quieted down, and I would walk up the stairs. Getting ready for bed, brushing my teeth, the stuff I knew was sending me back to the land of fear would set me off. It all came back in a visceral rush. My palms sweat. I had to take a shit. But now I was a man, a 20-something hipster with a strong ironic streak. I was alone in my 100-year-old house on a hill. I stood up straight. I said out loud to no one, "Hey, I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not a kid anymore. I get it. Ooh, yeah, I'm so scared. Fuck that. I'm an adult. I fucking drive. I have sex. I don't get scared of dumb shit anymore." I walked up the stairs, strutting like a cartoon character macho man. The familiar, nauseous feeling got stronger. The walls seemed to close in on me just a little. But I kept up my patter. "Still not scared, motherfucker." And I wasn't. It was not fear. Something about that age. It's true. I wasn't a kid anymore, but I was just barely out of adolescence, and I had a lot of weakness. I did not know how to confront people. I had problems with both my parents and did not know how to talk with them. I was quick to blame other people for my problems. I was at that horrible moment when I didn't know what I didn't know, which made me think I knew everything. But I wasn't afraid. I brushed my teeth fearlessly. I washed my face, looked up into the medicine cabinet mirror, and met the gaze of a woman. She was in the mirror. She was not old, not young, and I swear to God, not scary. I stepped back and said out loud, "Oh, hi." Then she was gone. I walked out of the bathroom and kept talking. "You guys, it's okay. You can show yourselves again. It's just me. I'm really nice. I'm not scared." I was crying. I had seen a real ghost, but it didn't do that horror movie jump out of your seat thing. She just showed up. It was nice. And the thing about me is, I don't believe in anything. Astrology, tarot, God. My beliefs can be distilled to 3 things: luck, science, and whatever chemical thing happens between people. So to just accept that I had had contact with an actual ghost was somehow comforting, not confusing. I went to bed and slept soundly. I picked Ishi up at the airport the next morning, and he took me out to lunch. As we waited for our food, I started telling him my story. I told him about the hair on the back of my neck rising up and my commitment to be brave. And then I saw a ghost. Ishi interrupted. "Was it in the bathroom mirror? An old lady?" My heart leapt. I could feel my eyes watering. "What?" "Yeah, my old roommate from before you moved in had a girlfriend who slept over all the time. After a while, she started talking about seeing this woman in the bathroom mirror, but only when she was alone in the house. Ishi had been out of town when I saw her. I knew he wasn't fucking with me. The confirmation that what I saw was real made me rethink my childhood. I'd recognize the feeling at the bottom of the stairs. It was like smelling the same soap from your youth. It sends you back with fierce accuracy. Was I sensing ghosts when I was young? My nights had felt like I was drowning, my thoughts crowded out by insurmountable waves of darkness. My mother used to tell me about how sensitive I was. I never took what she said too seriously. It was hard for me to be close to her. I always felt like she was pantomiming closeness with her big, drawn-out hugs, where she would pat my back and rock side to side and say, "Aww." She loved me and tried her hardest to connect, but something was missing. And because there was a basic break between her expression and the feeling she gave off, everything else she did lost a little tenderness or truth. A mother's attention is delicate. Welcome back.
Oh, no. Oh! Spooky.
Did you know that story?
I don't know. I mean, maybe you've told it before, but I love stories like that.
Yeah.
So spooky.
It's weird. Well, it wasn't. Yeah, it was weird because it wasn't spooky.
Yeah.
It was like, oh no, that's just a thing saying this is something that's real.
Yeah, totally. Well, when you got that confirmation, I mean, did that evolve anything in you? I don't know, spiritually or otherwise?
No, not at all.
No? What?
I know. I, I mean, it's just, you know what it was? It evolved my appreciation of other people's ideas of spirituality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it never happened again, but I do think that was probably what was going on when I was little. I think I was having some weird something because it was the same feeling that I had right before I saw this.
No,
thing,
I loved the description of that, of like smelling the soap from your childhood or whatever. I loved that.
Yeah.
I love those lines.
That's
Yeah, that's so crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever had an experience like that?
No, I've never experienced.
Mm.
I've never experienced something paranormal like that.
And the other thing is, it's not like I'm someone who has really wanted ghosts to exist. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not something that's
you're not like
been
that
part
interested.
of. I'm not,
yeah.
Right. I wasn't like, is this it? Is this it?
But I don't know if I've ever lived somewhere. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter how old things are. I think I don't know. I don't think I've ever lived somewhere that somebody would be like, I'm gonna hang out here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know, ghosts specifically.
Right. I mean, that's the thing is my childhood home in San Diego was like built in like 1968.
Right.
And I don't think there were like spirits, unless the ghost doesn't have to be related to the building or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because that's what we're always told. It's like, oh, they have unfinished business or whatever.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, Beetlejuice type of situation.
I never paid off my mortgage.
I still have dishes to clean.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that, I don't know. I believe in ghosts. I think there are ghosts around. Yeah.
You do? Why?
Because I think that...
Because you want to, or because it makes sense to you? Like what?
Yeah, all of the above.
Yeah.
All of the above. I think it makes sense that, like, especially with like residual energy or something like that, that things can get stuck or, you know, I think that if there are people who are scared that they're going to go to hell or something like that.
What?
Yeah. Like, I think that if people are like, I've been so indoctrinated specifically into like very scary Christianity thoughts where it's just like when they die, they're like, well, I'm not going anywhere. I got to stay here or else I'm going to hell.
So the ghosts floating around are like repressed Christians?
Before they died.
I know, but what you're saying is
not all of them. Not all of them, but some of them maybe. I'm not going to listen. Ghosts aren't a monolith. You know what I mean?
Keep this.
No, I don't know. I mean, I would hope that there are no ghosts around that like are sad.
I mean, I understand why a ghost could be scary, right?
Sure.
Because like you see a mannequin at the wrong time or whatever, and like your brain goes like, you know, like it's human, it's not human, it's, you know, like it's like it's scary, right? For whatever reason.
Yeah.
But the truth is, no ghosts have ever killed anyone. Like no one's ever died because of ghost.
I don't know. I think there are some ghosts have pushed people downstairs. I've heard stories. I've heard tell. Okay, real quick. Going back to Halloween. After having kids, did your thoughts on Halloween change?
Well, you know, it's funny because our house is the Halloween house on our block.
Meaning what?
Meaning we have a very cute blow up dinosaur, like a
lawn ornament, big dinosaur.
Lawn ornament thing that, you know, you plug in and there's a little fan that blows it up. Mm-hmm. October 1st to November 1st, fully decked out in Halloween. It's 1/12 of the year. My house is full on Halloween. We've got like lights, like orange lights, and we also do Herman here.
Oh, you do?
We do Herman. I do this.
Oh God. Okay.
Where I stuff clothes full of towels and sheets. So it shapes itself like a person, and I put that person on a chair, and I put the bowl of candy between its feet or whatever, and it scares the living shit. I still don't have like a good head. I need to get like a mannequin head or something.
Yeah,
that's like more human shaped than like a pumpkin or whatever. But I will say this year. I know this is such a fucking weird episode. The narration was like 8 minutes, and we've been talking for so long. Did I tell you about my pumpkin?
I don't know. When I was there in July, I saw that you were growing pumpkins.
Yeah. Okay. So it is now, I have one pumpkin. I've pulled off all the flowers from all the other potential pumpkins. I've got one pumpkin that's at least 50 pounds.
Damn.
Yeah, it is fucking big. So I've got like 3 garden boxes in my front yard, and all like tomatoes and kale and all that shit because I'm a hippie. But I got one full-on GMO pumpkin start in June or maybe even May, and I was like, I'm gonna grow one big ass motherfucking pumpkin, and it is big.
It's like awesome. Oh, I can't wait to see.
Prize winning.
Are you good at carving?
Nope. I never carve.
Who's carving?
I don't know. I'll let someone else do it. But this is the thing: is I'm like the biggest party pooper. Like I don't like to carve. I don't like I don't play games.
Right, but you decorate your house and you plan to have a gigantic pumpkin.
Yeah, my kids decorate. Yeah, and carve. And all that stuff.
Well, so you didn't really answer my question where I was like, did your feelings towards Halloween change when you had kids?
I totally avoided that question. Well, no. Well, I guess I was saying like my kids decorate, and we are the Halloween house on the block.
Yeah.
No, I mean like I hate trick or treating with them. When Sylvia first learned about trick or treating, and her daycare had a little Halloween party, and then people were gonna go trick or treating, and we're like, "Do you want to go trick or treating?" She goes, "Yeah." And so we went to one house, and we were like, "Okay, when they open the door, say trick or treat, and they're gonna give you candy." And like she knocked on the door, and I think she was dressed like a butterfly or some bullshit, and they opened the door, and they're like, "Ah!" And she goes, "And what do you say?" She goes, "Trick or treat," or whatever, and they gave her candy, and then we're like, "All right, did you like that? That was trick or treating. Okay, let's go home now."
Aaron. But it wasn't like fun. It wasn't cute to watch her say trick or treat.
It was super cute.
Then you didn't want to do that again?
Why?
But like when she was like 5 or 6, did you take her out?
Yeah, of course.
And you were just like, how was that? Was that fucking dumb?
Well, what we would do...
Did you poison their minds on this? Were you just
No, my kids are going to trick or treat until they start getting doors slammed in their faces.
Oh, I did that.
Yeah.
I definitely trick or treat. I mean, we already talked about this. That's where I met Ike Turner.
Your boyfriend, Ike Turner. So we started having pre-parties at our house of the families that were going to have kids trick or treat together. What we learned is you bring alcohol. So everyone had like these insulated cups with beers, or we had one friend who would sort of make a whiskey drink, and so we would walk around like that, which was kind of the only way to really do it. It is so boring.
It's funny, Aaron, because I have friends who really like bringing their children to trick or treat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to.
I'm not saying I don't suck.
No, that's not what I'm saying either. But I think the sucky part, if I may be so bold, you don't suck, right? But the attitude of, that was fun, right? Now we're done. Because I say we're done, as opposed to I'm going to let you have your experience.
Well, the first one is because she didn't know that you're supposed to go
I get that. No, I get she was 3 years old.
And the thing is, like, here, by October 31st, it is dark at 6, and generally 48 degrees and raining. Yeah, so, I mean, so having kids, it is really cute. I know you and our other sister are always hounding us to send you photos of the kids in their costumes. It is really cute. It's just also very boring.
Okay, what's exciting to you in terms of your kids?
Oh, you want to know what's exciting to me in terms of my kids?
Sure.
Last night. Okay, so my daughter got in trouble because she kind of fiddled with her time limits on her iPad. And some of the limits sort of went away, and she didn't tell us, and kind of like all of a sudden there's like several hours more than she was supposed to, and so we busted her for that. So she hasn't really had access to her iPad for the last few weeks. I mean, like, we let her FaceTime with her friends because that's now how she communicates. So it's like we didn't want to take her like communication away, but we took her fun away, right?
Yeah.
And she has been hanging out with us, and it's been amazing. And so last night she sang while our son Elijah played guitar.
Oh my God.
And Alicia and I were in the kitchen going, oh my God.
It's happening.
Like don't say anything. Don't look at them. Don't, like fuck up the spell.
Don't perceive.
No, don't let them know that we, and then afterwards they're like, did you guys hear that? We're like, yeah. But no, I mean, and then we told them how amazing it was, because it was fucking incredible. I mean, like
What were they playing? Covers, or what were they doing?
Yeah, covers. I mean, songs that they knew from summer camp.
Yeah.
And Elijah can just play them all on guitar. Not all of them, but he can, do it.
That's so awesome. That's so beautiful. I love that.
Yeah, it was the thing we've been waiting for.
Yeah. Musical household.
Musical household, yeah.
Yeah.
I love hanging out with my kids. There's just certain things that I never really felt attached to as a person.
The lame suburban things. You got that punk in you. You can't just be like, oh, this is nice. This is fun. It's like, no, this is dumb. All these normies like it. Once Hot Topic had Nightmare Before Christmas t-shirts, it was over for Tim Burton.
Oh, okay.
We're just bringing it back to the podcast.
Once Hot Topic had dead goats on the beach, it was all over.
Listen, we're not going to get anywhere with this conversation. It was interesting how you ended that chapter, too. Really ended it on a very different note.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Yeah.
I liked it. I thought it was
cool.
like a very interesting meditation, especially because, and you don't have to put this in, but especially because of Karen's first Substack that just came out this week.
No, yeah,
which was so beautifully written.
Yeah,
and but very like sort of intertwining.
Yeah.
Thoughts on your mom.
Yeah, I'll put a link in the show notes to our sister's awesome Substack.
Yeah, everyone should subscribe.
For her paid subscribers, she'll write you a personal play.
Yeah, and that's a guarantee from Karen Hartman.
Yeah. Just send her some things about your life.
Yeah.
Like
send her $3 a month and she'll get back to you with your own personal play. Your own 2-hour, 2-act.
Guaranteed to make people laugh and cry.
Yeah.
There's the one act, and then there's the, intermission kind.
Yes.
I don't know anything about theater.
I've never been to a play.
Anyway. Nothing brings me joy. And I'm working on that.
That's not what I said, but that's fine if that's the takeaway. Pussy!
And on that note, happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween! Spooky!
See you next time.
Scary.
Do you have a scary laugh?
Just my normal laugh.
Love you.
Ooh.
Bye.
Oh, love you.
No, it's okay.
What's spookier than not saying I love you back?
Yeah, I'm so scared. Thank you so much for listening all the way to the end. La Jolla Babylon is written, produced, and edited by Karen Hartman, with music by Karen Hartman, co-piloted by Katie Hartman, presented in association with Ruinous Media. We'd love to hear from you. You can find us on Instagram, or you can send us an old-timey email at lajollababylon@gmail.com. Please subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Your review and 5-star rating will help others find this fucking podcast. Please check out the show notes for links to Katie's comedy, the music you heard, and a complete transcript of the show. To hear more episodes of this show or other Ruinous Media podcasts, please go to ruinousmedia.com or wherever you get your fucking podcasts.